Well, definitely that first part of the speech was sort of celebratory, calling it a great success. He said that no nation had ever done anything like this, speaking about that evacuation. He also said that the U.S. was ready for what was going to come. So all that chaos that we saw, he said that that was the result of the United States being ready. We were ready, he said, for Afghan forces not to be able to fight back, and we were ready when the Afghan government fled. He had a lot of harsh words for the Afghan government, talking about a corruption there, but he said that the United States military and the U.S. diplomats did their job. They had prepared for all possibilities, and they executed the mission as well as they could. Now, one caveat to this is that he repeated that there was no way they could get out of this war without some chaos. The issue with that statement is that since he announced the withdrawal of the U.S. troops back in April, at the beginning, the first few months, his messaging was, this will be a secure and orderly withdrawal. It will be calm, it will be organized, and that was his messaging. And he said that he was going to be truthful with the American people. Now he's saying that they always expected chaos. So this is also why Joe Biden is getting some criticism. Of course, the other half of the speech was looking forward to what this is going to mean for the United States. He was very adamant that leaving Afghanistan militarily does not mean that America was not going to be safe. He said that one of the focuses of the United States would be to prevent Afghanistan from becoming once again a hotbed of terrorism. But he insisted that the terrorist threat today was not the same as it was back in 2001 when the war began. And he insisted that, therefore, the strategy of the United States to combat terrorism should not be the same today as it was back in 2001. And so that was his explanation as to what the United States is going to do now. The question is, concretely, what will be the steps now that the U.S. doesn't have a military or a diplomatic presence in Afghanistan? At the beginning, they're going to have to cooperate with the Taliban. But Joe Biden insisted that the U.S. would be safe from any attacks coming from Afghanistan, that they have powers, they have over-the-horizon capabilities. We saw the strikes on ISK members in the past few days, and he insisted, again, repeating that he will hunt them down and he will make them pay. In the short term, there was also the focus on getting those Americans who are still left in Afghanistan out. He said that there is no deadline on getting those Americans out.
Kitavan, stay with us. We're going to turn to Doug